Yeah, it's great having you company here on this smooth Friday night as we set you up for the weekend. And also here on 98.9 Northwest FM, great programming and certainly great show before me, as always, JD and the Overload. Certainly entertainment at its finest, as well as great music and great information and knowledge. Thanks, JD. Looking forward to keeping that smooth flow as we take you through to midnight tonight here on 98.9 Northwest FM. As I said, we are starting off to set you up for your weekend. Great having your company. Paul Toothpicks Curry in the hot seat. Kicking off the program there with a little bit of Paul Hardcastle from his latest album, Hardcastle 9, Latitude, featuring Rock Hendricks. Jonathan Butler, Living My Dream, or Living His Dream, 2014. Certainly one of his sort of going back to his roots, and Katambe, and South African born contemporary jazz guitarist. If you don't know of him, check him out. He's certainly smoother than silk. Coming up around the corner, Rick Braun, Groovin' United, the great duo from Stockholm, Sweden. Just hold on, sit back and relax and just enjoy your Smooth Friday, because there is lots more, and I'll tell you a lot more as we continue on in the program. But thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy it tonight here on your Smooth Friday Live.
Relaxing and refreshing with your Smooth Friday on 98.9 Northwest FM.
As I said, we'll keep the grooves right through to midnight here with the very awesome Grooved United and Sunset Breeze. Brand new from the duo Nick Holgerson and Ingemar Aberg. Check them out. Certainly fantastic on Facebook and all the socials. Awesome to listen to, and I was absolutely excited to have them on the program of the Smooth Live Show probably about a month ago. So you can check it out on the YouTube channel. It's the Smooth Live Show, SmoothJazz.Melbourne, and you'll see everything. You'll see that interview there with the two boys. Sensational, but that's brand new from it, and certainly West Coast Shuffle. Absolutely love it. Keeping the smooth right through to midnight, as I mentioned, just before you heard also Rick Braun from his 2014 album, Can You Feel It, back to back, and also Jonathan Butler, Living the Dream, Katambi. Yeah, Adam Hawley, I tell you, doing great things out there. To the Top, featuring Jeff Ryan and his current album, which is released. And consequently, I was watching him during the week on Facebook Live. He was doing a set there with another artist, and it was absolutely awesome to see, these collaborations going on live. So check it out. Here is To the Top, featuring Jeff Ryan, here in your Smooth Friday. Coming up around the corner, brand new from Wakana, Japanese saxophonist, her brand new single, Go for the Sound, featuring Darren Rain and Mr. Saxman. Also, Lisa Adio, James Kohler up around the corner too, Kathy Cousins and Thom Rotella. You want to check that one out because that is actually co-produced by Chris Standring. Gonna be sensational. Don't go away. Hold on, because it's your Smooth Weekend just coming your way. You might ask yourself, does it get any better than that? Well, let me tell you, it does. Adam Hawley is absolutely richly growing, even more and more awesome. Just listen to the to the movement on the strings there, and also Jeff Ryan doing what he loves, doing the best. Here in your Smooth Friday, Wakana up next.
Get ready. The hits keep coming. This is the key to your weekend.
Keep the smooth jazz flowing with me, James Kohler, the UK's #1 indie smooth jazz artist, on Melbourne's Smooth Friday Live radio show.
That's right, your Smooth live radio show with Paul Toothpicks Curry here on 98.9 Northwest FM, and want to introduce the great man himself, James Kohler, UK indie and smooth jazz artist, producer. Check it out, brand new. I'm very excited about playing this again today. It's the brand new single called Yes here in your Smooth Friday. You're going to love this one. Jerry Johnson, Paul Hardcastle, Bob James Trio, Ollie Baroud.
I got the power. Yes, I'm the man.
Italy's smooth jazz group, Spray Life. All this and more on your Smooth Friday. Melbourne's best mix of smooth jazz, Friday nights, 10:30 to midnight on 98.9 Northwest FM.
Long time I couldn't see you. Nice for me to be with you again.
gracefully. I found my place in the sun, in the presence of the one, and now I'm fancy free. I'm fancy free, free to be me, me to be free. I've left behind the heavy stones, old paradigms that weren't my own. Now look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm right where I wanna be, where I need to be. Finally, I'm fancy free. Le-de-do-do-de-do-de-do-de. I'm fancy free, free to be me, personified gracefully. I found my place in the sun, in the presence of the one, and now I'm fancy free. I'm fancy free, emerge design, invent refine. I've left behind the heavy stones, old paradigms that weren't my own. Now look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm right where I wanna be, where I need to be. Finally, I'm fancy free, fancy free.
Feel the hits. Feel the freshness.
Don't go anywhere here on your Smooth Friday Live radio show with Toothpick Scurry. Very live, and it's Friday night as we set you up for your weekend. Smooth, that's right. Playing the best mix of smooth jazz, contemporary jazz and grooves. Hope you're enjoying the program, and there's lots more. Just in that last break there, You heard a little bit of the very wonderful Kathy Cousins from her current single, including Hubert Laws on flute, Fancy Free. That's the long version. And yes, UK man himself, indie artist, smooth jazz artist, James Collar, and his brand new single, Yes. But keeping to the very fine traditions, check this one out. Thom Rotella, jazz guitarist, contemporary jazz guitarist. Latest single co-produced or produced by Chris Standring from the UK. Check this one out. This is beautiful. It's called Street Talk. Coming up around the corner, Citrus Sun. I've got a track from Chris Standring. Also Bluey, Jeff Lorber, much, much more here in Smooth Friday.
Relaxing and refreshing with your Smooth Friday on 98.9 Northwest FM.
Yeah, just want to hang out and just let you know the great man, Mr. Mark Watt, co-host on the Community Heart Radio Show with Paul and Mark, Wednesdays here at 98.9 Northwest FM. Big shout out to you, my friend. It's lovely to have you listening in on the show this evening. Of course, I know you love the jazz, so I thought I'd pick this wonderful number. It's the latest ad for Chris Standring's current album, Real Life, and it's Whatever She Wants. I think you'll enjoy this one, mate. You gotta love the the styling of Chris Standering on the guitar and Contemporary Jazz UK in US of A right now, and his current album Real Life. I'd have to say he's one of the best. He's certainly up there. Jonathan Butler, George Benson, Wes Montgomery, all that sort of just amazing on the strings there. Fantastic. Your Smooth Friday Live. Just want to put it out there and let you know that you can grab a copy of this this show a little bit later on via podcast. We put it together as a podcast program, Mixcloud, and also the podcast platform. So don't forget to look for Smooth Friday Live radio show with Paul Toothpicks Curry, and you'll be able to get a copy of it. But I do want to encourage you to go out there and support the artists and buy their music, because the reason that I'm here and doing this radio show is to play the music for you. So if you like the taste of the music, then you can go away and actually purchase it, and that's the whole idea. So enjoy the show. Don't forget to tell someone to jump on and make it happen. Listen to us via TuneIn. Big hi to you. Big hi to our podcast listeners as well. Thank you for joining us. Brand new. I think you've heard about this sort of smooth jazz, smooth vibes group that John Paul Monick, aka Bluey, from the frontman from Incognito, the lead guitarist and vocalist, has put together a band called Citrus Sun, as I just mentioned, and this is his latest single. It's a little bit of soul, Californian soul, featuring Noel McCoy. That's UK's soul man himself. Check this one out. Pretty groovy, California soul.
Just Hi, this is Ingmar Ahlberg.
And Nicky Holgersson from Stockholm, Sweden. Together we are Groovin' United, and you're listening to Melbourne's best mix of smooth jazz with Paul Toothpicks Corey, one of the greatest radio shows on the planet.
Dare to dream for something better. Fight to keep it all together. When love is real, it's never over. Make it last forever. of us have all heard. Too much noise and there's nothing left. Turn down the sound, catch it on the rebound. Of a time gone by, the pieces that you can't seem to find, no matter how hard you try. Can't just lay down here and die for reasons that can't be explained. No, no. So intricate the mind, delicate when we try to reassign. Dare to dream for something better. Fight to keep it all together. Is real, it's never over. Make it last forever. Where an ember still remains, maybe is a bright light. Most of us can hold tight. What caused the fall? Turn back the clock. Find a way around the gridlock. Take a step and reconnect. Rebuild your visions. You're no longer blind. No longer blind. Everything you had behind. Keep the key that opens up your mind. Opens up your mind. Maybe it's a bright light we can hold tight. Make it last forever.
Gotta love the sounds of Bluey from his latest CD, Tinted Sky, and that was absolutely awesome. Make It Last Forever. And you heard in that set also Jeff Lorber, from the very best of Jeff Lorber and Catherine and Bob James and Earl Klug, taking you way back to 92 from the Cool album, and featuring, that's right, Earl Klug and Bob James. As It Happens, and before that, Citrus Suns. So playing it smooth right through to midnight. Hey, big hi out to you out there, Nick, and hanging out, just sort of, taking it easy and listening to the Smooth Live show. Thank you so much. And Ingemar, big hi to you and to everyone else is out there. Thank you so much for jumping on and saying hi. Hey, lots of news coming up your way. I've got Brendan Rothwell up next here on this program. That's right, we're going to play one of his tracks from his Current Sentiment album, but don't forget to jump on next Friday the 31st at 10 a.m. YouTube and Facebook, because we'll be meeting the artist Brendan Rothwell, acclaimed and accomplished bassist and also producer and composer. Lots more, and I'll tell you something about Bluey very, very soon. You know this number, I think. Who knows it? Patrick Handel, playing the best from his 10 South Riverside album. Up next, Brendan Rothwell and Jacob Webb here in Smooth Friday.
relaxing, and refreshing with your Smooth Friday on 98.9 Northwest FM.
Featuring the biggest artists from around the world.
relaxing and refreshing with your Smooth Friday on 98.9 Northwest FM.
Well, it comes to that time of the show where I need to say thank you and goodbye as we draw to the very, very close with the fantastic special EFX and featuring Keely Minucci from the Party album 2003. And as I think you can gauge my love for music, ready for anything here on your Smooth Friday. That's right, setting you up for your weekend, certainly preparing the way to enjoy your time, and big thanks to everyone who's jumped on and to listen to us via 98.9 Northwest FM and also through tunein.com. We just welcome your time with us. Before you heard in that last set there, brand new from Jacob Webb, from a current single called Details, featuring Stanton Kendrick. Jacob Webb is the founder from Next Paradigm Records, and he's just about to drop a album called All in the Details of August 7th. And before that, also the very awesome Brendan Rothwell, Now's the Time. Sentiment for his current album was released in 2019, and we're looking forward to having Brendan Rothwell on the Smooth Live Show Friday week, or today week actually. The 31st at 10 o'clock, very live, and Canadian time, or what they call Mountain Time, 6 p.m. On Thursday, July 30. But it is coming live from Melbourne on the 31st, 10 a.m. So look forward to that. Lots more great artists going to be joining the Smooth Live Show as well. We're chatting with Heidi Tan, vocalist, contemporary jazz vocalist Heidi Tan. Looks like we'll be able to get her on the show very, very soon as well. But stay tuned to more information around that. But we're looking forward to playing music, great music every week, and we thank you for the wonderful artists and the guests that sort of share with us the fantastic music. Coming up next week, Blake Aaron, a brand new single or CD, and also Nelson Garcia, saxophonist. So we're looking forward to having those numbers on those guys on our show and playing their sort of music. But lots of great music this evening. Stay safe, have a great week. Don't forget to say hi to my good mate Graham Johnson on alive905.com every Saturday morning from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. We give him a plug because we like to keep smooth jazz alive here in Melbourne town, Sydney, and around Australia and around the globe. So we just thank you for reaching out to the Smooth Friday live radio show. As I said, big one next Friday, Brendan Rothwell from 10 o'clock and 10 a.m. and also the Smooth Live Show from 10:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Stay safe, have a great one, and enjoy your weekend. Coming up around the corner is Music Overnight, and don't forget to jump onto our website for northwestfm.org and finding out a lot more of the great programs here in 98.9 Northwest FM.